Hey y'all, it is me, Stop, Drop, and Roll On. And I am coming on here to give y'all an update. I don't know, I think maybe this was, I don't know if I ever told y'all this or not. Maybe I did, I'm not sure. But you know how you have some movies you like to look at and you don't look at them because of what they represent when you looking straight at the movie and just taking it at face value. But when you look at it, I guess probably after you get older, you really can see what the person that wrote the movie was actually trying to say. Okay, I feel that way about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the original movie. And I've looked at it 1,000 times, and I don't mean not literally, y'all, really not literally, but I've looked at it a lot. And one of the characters on there is this girl that, she just want to have it her way all the time, and she want it right then, okay? And if I'm not mistaken, this girl's name is Veruca Salt. And Veruca likes to act a monkey. And anytime she starts whining and throwing tantrums and having fits and all this kind of stuff, her daddy just caves in to her. And just, if that's what she wants, that's what she wants. And if you notice in the movie, if you've ever looked at it, looking at it as a kid, it's like, well, okay. But then when you look at it back as an adult, the original version, then you notice that each one of those characters actually are like how we can be in our real lives. And at any given time, we can identify with any of them. That little boy that was, so off into, I want to say Mike, Pistol Mike, or TV Mike was his name, I think. His thing was, he wanted to be a star, and he wanted to this, that, there, and the other, and all this stuff. And he was impulsive, is what his problem was. Then we got Augustus Gloop, eating, gluttony, all of that type of stuff. And I ain't telling nobody to look at this movie. I'm just telling you that Veruca Salt, I have been acting Veruca Saltish in here. Okay, I have been reading my Bible, and but this isn't what I've been reading. But the other day when I was reading, I was just so frustrated, and I had to stop reading and get myself, retabulated, and recap, just bring myself back in. I'm like, look, you can't read while understanding and be sitting up here frustrating. What's the problem? What the problem was I had been trying to do T25 because you know how you just want to do something so bad. And y'all saw my last video, and I was just so winded. Well, I've been winded before, but it's been this winded that makes your workout ineffective. And I'm not getting all off into putting, diagnoses on myself and all that kind of stuff, or even speaking stuff that's been diagnosed over me. I ain't going there, and I ain't in, I'm just saying, from a spiritual standpoint, this is something that I have clearly been delivered from, and I will clearly maintain my deliverance from it. And when any type of symptom of anything related to that mess tries to rear its ugly head, then what I do is just put the word on it and keep on moving. The deal is I put the word on it, but I didn't keep moving this time. And so I started acting like Veruca Salt. I'm in here throwing tantrums. I want to do T25. And if I can't do T25, I'm not doing nothing at all. I'm having a fit. I'm having a tantrum. And I recognized that I was doing it. I didn't do so bad with the eating, except one day I didn't hardly want to eat nothing at all. This is Thursday, so Monday I did my video that was 25 minutes. And so Tuesday and Wednesday, it's been just, like I said, Veruca Salt in full effect all up in here. And so yesterday when I was reading the word, I know what was being said when Paul made this comment, but he was talking about running toward your faith, running toward, running toward the prize and the goal. But the question was posed: who told you to stop running? Who said that you was where you needed to be or that you had arrived? I'm not where I'm trying to be at. Ain't no indicator nowhere that said that I done reached where I need to be at. I'm not the pinnacle of health at this point. In the natural, no. In the spiritual, it's already done. But I have to do what I need to do to manifest that thing right here, right now, in the natural, where I can walk in it and live in it. And I'll be able to inspire and encourage other people with evidence. And so, that popped up when I was reading and popped up in my spirit, and it was just like, well, who told you that you can just sit here and have a fit 2 days in a row and not get up and do nothing? If you can't do 2T25 right this minute, and this is how I get talked to. God is loving, and he is gentle, and he is kind, and he knows how to get people's attention too, and he knows how to get my attention. And it ain't with the patty cake. I get talked to sternly, and it's all right because it's for my good. And that's just how it came. It was just like, if you can't do T25, you mean to tell me you're not going to do nothing? And then all of this stuff started coming up in my mind. I have a lady that I know that has been given, by human circumstances, a terrible diagnosis. She's overcome one, and then it's something else that's come up. This is real stuff that's going on. It's not, dealing with hurt feelings and I'm having a bad day. And this is a for real, situation. And she's a Christian. And when I went to church on Sunday, she was there. I didn't even expect to see her. She just got out the hospital. She was there smiling and going on, and I said something to her, and she was like, how did you know that? And I was like, I'm just saying what came in to me to say to you. And she just looked at me, and I just looked at her, and I told her, I said, you go ahead on and have yourself a blessed week. And if she can, why come I can't get up and do what I need to do? I looked at somebody else. Oh, this little baby that was on the internet that is an amputee. First thing getting up on them prosthetics, walking. If the baby can get up, why come I can't get up? Why I gotta have a fit because I can't do T25? I can do so much other stuff. I got CDs in there to listen to, DVDs to do, exercise equipment that don't involve that. It ain't saying I'm not going to be able to do it. It's just saying not now. But not now don't mean never. It's just not now. So I had to ask the Lord, number one, to forgive me for acting a monkey. I did. I asked him to forgive me for being ungrateful, because it's ungrateful for the blessing of health that I do have. When you sit up and you ignore what you have been given and you don't do anything with what you have been given, you don't get up and do what you can do. So I had to ask him to forgive me for that and for murmuring against the body that he has given me. For murmuring, even though I wasn't opening up my mouth and saying it, my activities spoke, and actions do speak just as loud as words and louder at times. I got up this morning. I got on the treadmill. I walked for 40 minutes, and I walked for 2 miles. And I walked at 3.5 miles an hour most of that time. I found the app on my phone that was already loaded on here that I didn't even know about, where I can track my food, and I can put my goal in, and I can track my activity. And I did all that. I'm going to get in here and get myself desalted, and I will talk to y'all again later. Toodles.